2, 1, go. Right 4 half long, into left 5 60 crest.
I'm not someone with any sort of professional credentials in the gaming community, so I'm not going to be bringing you the latest scoop or the hottest previews of games that are coming out. But I am someone who has loved video games for longer than many of you have been alive. I just like to make videos as I have opportunity. So I hope you're enjoying the videos and don't mind that some of them are games that have been out for quite a while before I get around to them. The very first video I made was called A Casual Drive, where I rambled on about virtual reality while cruising slowly around tracks in Drive Club VR, just taking in the scenery. Now, Dirt Rally VR is not a casual drive. This game is punishing. One of the most difficult racing games I've played, and it's awesome. For this game, I want to focus on graphics and immersion, gameplay, VR versus normal mode, and then at the end I'll have some final thoughts. The only other racing game I have with which I can compare is Drive Club VR, and it's a blurry mess. The visuals here seem to be much cleaner than Drive Club. The interior of the car is detailed, the tracks and surroundings, while not as good as a normal PS4 game, are pleasing to the eye. It looks like a very polished PS3 game when viewing it from within the headset, which is going to be the best case scenario for most PSVR games, I think. Immersion is the defining characteristic of virtual reality, and Dirt Rally is no different. This game is so immersive in VR that I couldn't even get into it when switching back to normal mode. More on that later. There are a few things that can break immersion in VR, and I had a minor annoyance with one of these in this game. The head tracking drifted a lot, which wouldn't be so bad. After all, you just hold the option button and everything realigns, except that it wasn't working here. When the game would start to drift, I would hold down the options button and it would jump just a little bit but never really come back completely to center. The tracking itself has been helped by the latest update, but the game still will not reset it properly when it gets off track. It wasn't a deal breaker, but the immersion is completely ruined when you can't sit naturally and have everything in the world be where it's supposed to be. I have a friend who always bragged about how awesome he was at racing games and how he could probably be a pro driver if only given the opportunity. This was an era when most every racing game was an arcade racer. Think Ridge Racer or Cruisin' USA. Now, there's no denying he was good at those types of racing games, but I distinctly remember the first time I watched him play Gran Turismo. The physics in that game were more realistic than anything he had played, and he was horrible at it. I suspect that is the experience most will have with this game. Dirt Rally VR is fun, but it's hard. You're going to have to put some time into it to get the feel of how it handles and learning to drive your rally car. You cannot take your mind off of what you're doing or you'll be wrapped around a tree. Not only do you need to become skilled at controlling your car, you need to be able to react to the calls your navigator is making. It never gets easier, but you'll get better with time. And overcoming your initial difficulties and feeling yourself become somewhat competent behind the wheel is satisfying. As is the case with every game that offers both VR mode and normal mode, the resolution is higher and there are a few more graphical effects in normal mode. Again, this game is no slouch in the visuals department, whichever way you choose to play it. As mentioned before, this game is so immersive in virtual reality that when I tried normal mode, I couldn't play it. I didn't have the same sense of speed and presence. I wrecked more often in normal mode because it felt like trying to drive the rally car through a window. This is the first time I felt that way. I just couldn't enjoy it as well outside of VR. If you're a fan of racing games, you absolutely have to try Dirt Rally VR. I'm even more excited now for Gran Turismo Sport. And since they're vastly different styles of racing, I think I'll be spending plenty of time with both games. Have you played Dirt Rally VR? What did you think? Are there any games you would like to see me review? Just let me know. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I'm looking forward to bringing you more reviews very soon.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60 over crest, caution, keep left over crest, down, into right 4 long, into left 1 long. Into right 6, into left 6 over bumps, into right 4 continues over crest, into left 6 60 past junction, turn left 1 40, turn right 2 don't cut, bad camber, into left 6, into caution right 6, immediate turn hairpin left. Into left 4 long. Into caution turn square right, don't cut, logs on exit. Right 6, don't cut. Into left 6, 60. Left 3 long, don't cut. Into right 6, 60 over crest. Caution right 5, into left 3 tight over crest. Right 6 crest, 130. Right 6 into care, left 6 keep mid over jump. Into right 4 long. Into caution left 6 long. Over crest jump. Right 5 and right 5 long into left 6 long over crest. Into right 6 half long. Through gate, crest and left 5 long. Into right 4 40 gate. Right 6 40. Left 6. Into right 3 long 40. Right 5 continues to 80 over crests, tightens to 3. Into left 5 over crest continues and tightens to 4. Keep right over jump, maybe. Left 6, right 6. Keep left over jump, maybe. Right 5 long into caution, left 6, big jump. Right 4. Left 6, 40 bump. Right 3 long past junction. Into left 6 crest jump. Right 5 long 60. Left 4 long keep in. Into caution keep right over jump. Left 6. And right 2 long. Into left 3 long. Into right 6 long. Into right 3, left 6, right 4 crest, left 4 long, keep in 100, left 4 long, into right 1 long, 60, turn hairpin right, into left 2, tightens to 1, over crest, 60 to finish.